We got Avengers Doomsday special look. This thing's looking 2 minutes. We're gonna make it an hour. And also it's #1 on movies right now. So I'm low-key hyped.
Victor was always the smartest guy in every room.
Oh yeah, I searched it up. That his name is Victor. He's like a European or something. I just want to point that out.
He used to be different. He used to be kind, he used to be caring.
Wait, so is he from the Fantastic Four universe? That's my boy.
And then
That guy.
everything he loved was taken from him.
Hold on. And that
Everything
guy.
he loved was taken from him.
Green eyes too.
I knew he was lost.
Yo, that's my boy, bro. That's my boy. Simu. Love that boy. He's mine.
But I did not realize that he was broken.
Yo, they low-key destroyed it. What happened?
Did you do this?
Victor, was it you? Oh, he has no emotion.
All of you
Oh, the baby's still here.
have lived stolen
Who's
lives.
that?
But now you must give them back.
What was that? Hold on.
Give them back.
He can't even fly? Dude, he can't even fly. I didn't even think Doom had actual powers, bro. What was that? Got my sleep timer. Now we're turning this down. Oh, 50 minutes.
Or you must give.
If we're not listening to that. But bro, you gotta pull up. Because look at him, bro. He's doing some type of flip. Look at him, look at him. The hell is that? He just lands? That boy's not Superman, I'm not gonna lie. You don't need subtitles.
Victor! Did you do this?
I swear, you will beg for hell long before I grant it.
That's a mad aura right there, bro. That's a mad aura. Damn.
Answers to me. For
Where's
I
he?
am Doom.
Yo, let me find out he's actually fighting with robots, bro. If we're struggling against robots, I'm walking out. Never mind, because Doom's here. Infinity Vision. Damn, hold on, let me play it to a very end. It's 4 months. Yo, I know I already told you guys, but I already got my ticket. I want to see the. I'm gonna show you guys. I can show this. I wanna watch this. I don't think I'm gonna watch it with you guys because it's an hour. And even though some of you guys low-key be, let me open up the thing. Some of you guys low-key be watching this. I don't know what 28 people did this, but a few of you guys literally stayed till the very end, bro. That got heck of watch time. Oh yeah, look at the short. Yo, I want to make this a video, bro, but the audio was so bad. That's my bad.
1, 2, 3, W. Go. I flip that.
All right, let's do it.
Yo, hold on, let me in on
Kind of
this.
felt like a ritual.
Thank you, guys. Bro, I was not part of the team, bro. What am I doing?
In a weird way, like I felt like I.
Talking about some woo, bro. What the heck? He even got Bryson Moore, bro. Got Bryson Moore laughing. Got Tyler Williams. I didn't subscribe though. But that's not the point. What we're gonna be watching is the huge details we missed about Doctor Doom in that trailer.
Did you do this?
Yada, yada.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this? Tell me, Reed, what is Victor holding? Welcome
Yo,
back.
chill out. I gotta stand up for this. I think you guys can hear that, bro. My mic is all the way behind me.
To New Rockstars, I'm Eric Voss, and we have to talk about these new details about Dr. Doom from the recent Avengers Doomsday trailer and the huge theory surrounding Doom that could be the big twist of this movie, and the reason it had to be Robert Downey Jr. playing this version of Victor.
Yeah,
we have
Mr. Downey, bro.
some amazing Dr. Doom designs available exclusively at our merch store, nerdriot.shop, like this shirt that I'm wearing called Immovable Doom, showing the moment the dude completely embarrasses Thor. We also have Iron Doom, new mask, same task, and an assortment of Marvel-themed designs. We actually love it when our viewers wear our gear and take selfies of themselves wearing it out in the world and tag us, like Cuts by Tez and Anna Pauline. You're probably thinking, an app that pays you to play games you play anyway? Sounds
Yeah, we're skipping this. I'm sorry, my boy.
you. Once you've earned enough coins, cash out. The way to get two available. Link gets out. Thanks to D23, we really need to take this video. Okay, from the trailer released for Avengers Doomsday released at D23, we really need to take a closer look at this building that Dr. Doom smashes and flies out of and then sticks the landing.
Yeah, how did he do that, bro?
In our trailer breakdown, I pointed out how this structure appears to be the same ship from the set photo that came out. But when Doom smashes through this window, notice that his back is facing outward toward us, and then an object flies next to him. At first, I thought this was
I was looking seeing that, bro. I didn't want to point it out though, because I thought I was tweaking, but
Mjolnir smacking him out the window. But something else is certainly going on here. For one, while Doom begins this path reacting to being hit, he certainly does some kind of reconfiguration midair and then lands confidently facing us. And yes, Doom in his landing is now wearing his alternate suit, the suit that I saw in the Marvel TVA walkthrough experience at D23, the suit with the one cape clasp and the smoother mask without the visible armor. It's certainly a different suit than the one that we see Doom wearing most other times in this footage, with the two clasps and the armor all over. What's interesting is
his armor. I didn't even peep that, bro.
Editing to this trailer makes it seem like this is all part of Doom's fight with Thor. Like this could be the moment Doom arrives to his confrontation with Thor, but no. The structure that Doom smashes out of, you can see that same structure at 1 minute and 29 seconds in the wide shot of Doom flinging
So these are two different scenes, right?
out of Thor's hand. In that shot, Doom wears the more armored suit. The window on that structure is not yet broken. So after Doom does this to Thor, the fight will continue into this structure where Doom will get blasted out wearing this alternate
So someone's in the building, probably the Fantastic Four, maybe?
suit. Or maybe there are multiples of the structure. I'm not really sure. But is the thing that knocks him out of that window Mjolnir, or is it something else? If you go through it frame by frame, it does seem to be smaller and without a handle. Well, recipients of the Iron Studios Dr. Doom figure for Avengers Doomsday have noticed something about his hand. One attachment is Doom's official spellbook for this movie, with runes and markings that match the sigil on his gauntlet. I think this might be Doom's Book of Vishanti, or maybe even the Darkhold, or the Book of
I don't know Dr. Doom like that, but he's some sort of wizard or something. Is he a wizard, Harry?
Cagliostro from the 828 universe. Actually, speaking of Doom's witchcraft, this trailer does show us a glimpse of the Latvian witches at 42 seconds in. When you brighten up the shot, it looks like one or more of them are standing right behind Doom in this shot, in this overhead shot of him in the throne room. But another attachment for the figurine
just converting people to his religion or something, bro. What?
Shows Doom holding a specific device. Our friends Just the Nobody's unboxing video noted this and oddly did not go into detail.
So this device we will not talk about right now.
These guys are great. I've hung out with them at a few press events, and I can tell you they're often in much closer communication with the people making these films than I am, and they just know stuff that I definitely don't know. But I do think this small rectangular device is what flies next to Doom in the shot of him smashing through the window and landing. And I also think it might be the same object Victor could be holding in his hand in this shot.
Answer me, Victor! Did you do this?
It's hard to tell if it's a chunk of Doom's gauntlet in the bottom of the frame there, or if it's the same rectangular device from the figurine. The prevailing theory out there is that this device is the ultimate nullifier. I honestly don't know where this theory started or why people seem to be so convinced of it. In my first glance of it, I thought based on it.
Bro, I read about that, bro. I know it's a thing that they I was searching about because I wanted them to use it against what's his name, Galactus, bro. I don't know, something about that, but I know about that, and it's supposed to be like an ultimate weapon.
Color that it's Doom's teleporter device. You know, like the Time Door platform that John Krasinski's Reed Richards uses in Multiverse of Madness, which the artist who worked on that movie said was based on Dr. Doom's Time Door in the comics. But for now, let's play with the idea that it is the Ultimate Nullifier. The Ultimate Nullifier is a critical piece of technology that dates all the way back to the Fantastic Four Galactus arc in 1966. Originally, it was the device that Johnny Storm, directed by Uatu the Watcher, recovers from Ta-2 and brings back to Earth so that Reed Richards can use it to threaten Galactus into leaving Earth alone. It's basically just a kind of Doomsday device that can undo the entire galaxy. And Galactus is like, well, I don't want to go down with the ship. Okay, you got me, Mr. Richards. But in the more recent comics in 2022, we learned the device was made by the Watcher Imnu. This device can be used for complete erasure of any being, any timeline, any universe, rewriting things so that it never existed. Unlike the pruning rod of the TVA and Loki, which extracts people and things from their positions on the
they killed them. What? That's a spoiler. I didn't even bro. I didn't even watch Loki, bro. I know it's been out for ages, bro. That's my bad.
Timeline.
But they can't be spoiling me like that, bro. I came here for Doom, not Loki.
And banishes them to the void. The Ultimate Nullifier just completely eradicates something from any existence. It just unmakes it. Though, potentially, if this is an MCU version of the Ultimate Nullifier, maybe it is something that functions kind of like the pruning rod. And it's kind of like the ultimate pruning rod, something that bypasses all other pruning rods of the TVA. Or the source technology of Victor Timely and Ouroboros that all pruning rods were derived from. And it's something that Dr. Doom can use to just immediately banish anything to the void as he's building Battleworld. But I think it's interesting that the Ultimate Nullifier did not come up in Fantastic Four First Steps, despite that being a mostly faithful adaptation of the Galactus storyline in the comics. Johnny Storm instead went on a different kind of journey to glimpse the Silver Surfer Shalabal's home world, and then that connection he had with her ended up being pivotal in the way the Fantastic Four were able to defeat Galactus. Now, where and how could Victor Von Doom have obtained the Ultimate Nullifier? Well, there is only one source, folks. NullifierRiot.shop.
Yo, do this one more time, bro.
Shop for all your nerdy reality for the events of in here, like this Null Mask Null Task One. Alternatively, perhaps after the events of Fantastic Four First Steps in the 828 universe, Latveria was particularly impacted by this worldwide conservation of energy and mobilization to build these teleportation platforms that Reed was trying to get everybody on Earth behind, which did end up kind of blowing up in his face when almost all of these were wrecked by the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I low-key would have been mad, bro. Imagine going without electricity for like a year, bro. Then some woman just pulls up like this, bro, destroys it all in a second. Like all of them around the world, bro.
I always wondered what happened to those other countries where the ruins of
then
those
she changed her
platforms just
mind,
started
bro.
to smolder
Like,
in those
damn, might as well
cities.
took us
Maybe
out.
one of those host countries was Latveria.
Actually,
And
maybe
in the
not.
smoke and ash of Reed's stupid effort, ruler of Latveria, Victor Von Doom, could be particularly salty to see Reed end up getting all the credit for defeating Galactus. And Victor, having already lost his wife and child due to whatever was done by Steve Rogers from another universe, Victor might just say,
Steve, bro, what are we doing, bro?
Nullify such threats as Galactus if Galactus ever returns. And then Victor, after having done some Tony Stark-esque tinkering in his lab, has a eureka moment of a weapon that can actually go far further and erase anything. People, cities, worlds, universes, bad jokes from Eric Voss, any of it from existence. So
What? Yo, who's... Okay.
So, getting back to the scene from the Doomsday trailer, Reed could now be raging at Victor for Victor having used the Ultimate Nullifier to unmake something, or maybe to ravage a version of New York that we see in this trailer, or maybe he just completely unmade the whole 828 universe. Either way, I'm kind of worried that Reed is so...
How do you... I thought you have to like point that shit in like clickety click or something, bro. You telling me you can take out universes, gang? That's low-key... Hold on, I gotta search that up. And the Ultimate Nullifier destroy the universe. Yes? Bro, how does that even work, bro? You just point that shit in the sky? Like, what?
Angry up in Doom's face right now. It could result in Victor just saying, I'm sorry, Reed. And zap! Reed will be Ultimate Nullified. Maybe that's why Sue seems to be grieving Reed when she opens the trailer by talking about how Victor was the smartest guy in every room. But in this moment with Reed, I think, is where people are wondering if there might be something that's being hidden from us with Dr. Doom in this footage. The first time Reed quietly asks Victor, did you do this? We cut to this close-up of Victor under the mask and his eyes sadly opening. With this expression in the two Doom suits that we're now seeing, there is a theory going around this week that there are actually 2 Victor Von Dooms in this movie, one played by Robert Downey Jr., who
Yeah, I
is some
saw
kind of
that
variant of Tony
somewhere.
Stark, and one played by Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr.'s co-star from Oppenheimer. Look, I get it. Marvel Studios seems to be obsessed with Christopher Nolan's Oppenheimer. We all should be. They positioned Peter Parker as the J. Robert Oppenheimer of the MCU with his invention of mutant inhibitor technology, and Bruce Banner as the Albert Einstein figure who tried to warn him not to. And in the first Iron Man movie, the opening montage of news articles
wrong
showed
with
that
what
Howard
he
Stark
mean?
worked on the Manhattan Project in the MCU continuity. And in 2025, the Russo brothers
Is
would
that,
start
is that a
worked on that
younger version? How? We're closely with a team of.
Manhattan
Okay.
Project in the MCU continuity.
Why is
And in
there bombs in
2025,
this?
the Russo brothers revealed to Amaleche that in the late summer of 2023, Kevin Feige and Stephen McFeely were in discussion with these directors and Robert Downey Jr. about returning as Doctor Doom.
Who came up with the idea to bring Downey Jr. again as that guy?
That
That was me.
was Kevin.
Was
And
Kevin.
interesting
Yes.
enough about that is that conversation was had a while ago. And then Robert tried to talk us into doing it, and we said no, weirdly, because we said we would come back. We just didn't have a story. We didn't have a way in. And then one day, Steve McFeely, who's one of our key collaborators, said, I have an idea. And he called us
I have
and
an
we went,
idea.
that's the story. That story has to be told. And the one thing I will say about the movie is this. We love villains who think they're the heroes of their own stories.
We know,
That's
we
when they
know.
become three-dimensional and when they become more interesting. And when you have an actor like Robert Downey, you have to create a well-shaped, three-dimensional character for the audience.
Yeah,
That's
bro, I
where a
remember
lot
too.
of our focus.
Didn't they try to do that with Kang, bro? That boy Kang the Dynasty. I think they canceled the movie though.
Late summer 2023 would have been right after Oppenheimer released, and the whole Oscar conversation about Robert Downey Jr. as the villain Louis Strauss was heating up. So maybe McFeely's big idea was to have 2 Dooms and cast the hero and villain of Oppenheimer in those roles, and tried to hope this theory into existence. Many online have been sharing this clip of Cillian Murphy speaking Romanian in Peaky Blinders to show how good he would sound as Dr. Doom. And in that period of July 2023, right
why'd
after
she
Oppenheimer
laugh?
came out, Josh Horowitz asked Cillian Murphy if he would ever be interested in playing Dr. Doom, and the actor signaled that he would.
For instance, I see a lot of fan art of you as like Doctor Doom.
Right.
Like, have
Who's
you done
making
your
fan art? Okay.
comic book
Okay.
villain
They're
thing?
low-key
Does that hold any
stretching it,
interest, or
bro.
like would you? Each character is different. You know, Doctor Doom is different than Scarecrow. Who, you know, as
Yeah.
long as the script and the person's there, then sure we can talk.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always, it's always about the script.
Yeah.
So I'll read, you know, if someone sends me a script, I'll read it. But
Yeah.
and you never know what turns up.
Look, I think Cillian Murphy would make a perfect Victor Von Doom for the MCU beyond Secret Wars after Robert Downey Jr. steps away from the role. But I just find this theory to be too convenient. Because guys, I live in this town, I know how this industry works, and it is really hard to keep a secret that big. An actor like this, making not just a one-scene cameo, but sharing the
Hey, man,
title
maybe
role
it's
of the
possible.
movie. If you play a character whose name is in the title of a multi-billion-dollar film, there are going to be hundreds of people involved in that decision. People with assistants so that this will leak to the people that you follow on social media. Like agents, publicists, managers, lawyers, all of these people's assistants and relatives and roommates. And not to mention, this kind of thing would have to be reported to the union.
Whoa, I forgot which. Okay. Gonna keep playing the video.
Where there are dozens of people working at that
It needs to
union
be
who would love to
updated.
put this out online. Like, we would have heard rumors about this from other sources before this point. The way we heard rumors about Toby and Andrew starting around 12 months before No Way Home came out. Also, would the Russo brothers predicate their big twist in Avengers Doomsday on everyone in the audience knowing and liking Christopher Nolan's Oscar-winning film from 2023? I don't know. There's also the detail that in the close-up of his eyes in the shot on the trailer, you can see a small mole by the right eyelid. It's hard to see,
Yeah.
but Robert Downey Jr. does have a small blemish on that same eyelid and other bright close-ups of that side of his face in Marvel movies and various press photographs. Now, I'm not saying there can't be more than one Doctor Doom in this movie. I mean, maybe there could be 2 played by Robert
why
Downey
are we
Jr., for example.
expecting
Maybe
them,
they are
bro?
hiding another famous actor behind the mask in other
Goodness.
shots. But in this shot, it's definitely Robert Downey Jr. under that mask. And it's Robert Downey Jr. in every shot of Doom's eyes that we can see so far in the footage.
bad, my
So then why does Doctor Doom wear different suits in this movie? Maybe he initially presents himself to these heroes in an unarmored Latvian garb so as to not come off as threatening.
Different
Like, maybe he has this
versions.
single clasp suit with no
Wait,
armor.
unless there's only like one Doctor Doom in each universe, or of all the universes.
and fewer rivets on the mask to present a more diplomatic approach. But when he's forced to reveal what he's really doing and the Avengers start to attack him, he's gonna have to switch to his heavily armored form when he fights Thor, which would include magical runes imbued in that armor. And I think that would better explain why Reed looks so shocked and surprised by what his friend Victor is doing.
Did you do this?
Hey, smart. He's a scientist.
So you may have seen that Marvel
What is he
Studios
doing
released
magic?
its official list of essential titles to rewatch before Avengers Doomsday. 15 titles.
Whoa. I need to
Official
screenshot
list
that.
of
X-Men. I already watched all X-Men. X2? I don't know what that is. I need to see this. Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, Loki. I need to see this. No Way Home. Which one was No Way Home, bro? No, that's not. I thought Spider-Man wasn't in this, unless, maybe Tony. Wakanda Forever, Brave New, bro. Yo, who's trying to watch Brave New World, bro? That Loki did not look interesting. I'm not gonna lie. Deadpool and Wolverine. I already seen this. Multiverse. Saw this. Thunderbolts. First Steps. I already saw this, bro.
To rewatch before Avengers Doomsday.
Make sure you get your screenshots in.
X-Men 2000, X2 2003, Captain America First Avenger 2011, Avengers 2012, Avengers Infinity War 2018, Avengers Endgame 2019, Loki Season 1 in 2021, Season 2 in 2023, Shang-Chi in 2021, Spider-Man No Way Home in 2021, Black Panther Wakanda Forever from 2022,
Oh, that's where he was from. The Aqua guy.
in 2021,
Wish you
Spider-Man No
guys.
Way Home in 2021, Black Panther Wakanda
This guy, I had no idea where he was from, but it's because I didn't see this Black Panther. I don't know. I didn't. That boy was getting replaced, but I'm so sorry.
Forever from 2022, Captain America Brave New World from 2025, Deadpool and Wolverine from 2024, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness 2022, Thunderbolts 2025, and Fantastic Four First Steps 2025. Interestingly, not on that list, Iron Man 2008, Captain America Winter Soldier 2014, Avengers Age of Ultron 2015, Thor Love and Thunder 2022, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania 2023, and The Marvels 2023. All movies, characters, and at least themes that will be represented in Avengers Doomsday. This year, new
What the? I feel like I know I haven't seen the Marvel people in a minute though. I only saw the what's your name, Miss Marvel, whatever it's called, the one with the blonde woman. Let me see, Miss Marvel. Yeah, not this, the other girl, the Marvels. Yeah, her, Carol Danvers.
New Rockstars is at our own Road to Doomsday rewatch podcast conversation series, and we're going to keep doing that for the next few weeks because those desk conversations are just too fun, and I think many of you are really enjoying them. But now, since recent weeks have given us a clearer picture of what exactly Avengers Doomsday will actually be, we're going to help you guys with an additional essential Doomsday breakdown series. Every Friday for the next few weeks, you're going to see on this channel heavily researched and highly focused Easter egg analyses.
Hey, if you guys want to see me every Friday. Oh shoot, you guys want to see me every Friday. You guys want to see me every Friday. Like up, subscribe up. We got 2 subscribers.
Of select MCU films that we now consider to be essential for Doomsday. It's going to start this Friday, August 21st, with Iron Man. Now, yes, Iron Man was not on Marvel's list, but I think re-examining how Robert Downey Jr. started this journey will be essential context. Friday's video will include new insights about Downey's transformation from Tony Stark to Doctor Doom that we have learned in the past month, and the definitive deep dive that I did on Iron Man on the Deep Dive channel 3 years ago. I'm just going to bring that home to the New Rockstars channel where more of our viewers are. And all of the Friday videos we do in the series will be part of our new Essential Doomsday Breakdown playlist, where we will also be posting the definitive reanalyses that we published in the last 2 years that found new Easter eggs in these essential past Marvel films, like our 2024 analyses of X-Men and X2. You can really think of this as a companion series to our looser, more conversational Saturday Road to Doomsday podcasts. That's just kind of a rewatch podcast where we can have conversations and revisit the legacy and box office of these films, whereas these new videos we're doing are just kind of the classic focused Easter egg breakdowns that you probably subscribe to this channel for. Don't worry, this isn't going to stop New Rockstars from covering Lanterns every week, or movies like Resident Evil or Street Fighter when they come out, or horror films on Saturday starting in September and going through October. We're going to cover everything that we normally cover. This is just something that you guys have specifically.
Yeah, low-key watch anything that this guy makes, bro. But not Green Lanterns. I haven't started that yet.
Asked us for, and I think it'll be really fun to revisit them. Comment down below with your thoughts, and a special thanks to one of our NR Underground subscribers, Rick Denman, for supporting us at the executive
Thank you,
producer
Rick.
level. You can get all of our exclusive bonus content by clicking the link in the description below or going to nrunderground.supercast, a YouTuber of a channel this size.
And suddenly everything with on
Okay, I think
an who had from
yeah, that's all of it.